So finally, we have the climactic battle between Deku, One for All, versus Class 1A. And I'll be honest with you, I was really underwhelmed. I mean, I was expecting, an actual fight going down, but honestly, not a single punch was thrown. For such a good anime and such good fight scenes, all it really was Deku trying to run away from him, and then they try to catch up to Deku, and at times they would grab him and tell them, it was kind of like a flashback episode as well, where it goes back saying, you helped me in this way. No, you helped me in this way, Deku. Why don't you see? We are friends. Let me come battle with you. You don't have to rely on just yourself. Literally what everyone was telling them. And that was it. That's basically it. And that was the whole episode. Congratulations. Goodbye. No, but seriously, I was actually expecting some sort of like combat between them, even if it was, just knocking each other out, not necessarily like really trying to kill each other, but with Deku versus Class 1A, it's like, oh my lord, here you have him so strong, so powerful, and he's weaker than normal, but yet you have all these people in the class trying to attack him and stop him. Oh man, it's gonna be great. Yeah, the only really exciting part was essentially they made a cannon of sorts where they shot up into the sky, because Deku does like full 100% to literally just get away from them, and they were able to combine their powers to reach out to him and grab him, which kind of shows to Deku's like, look, even with us combined together, we become as powerful as you are, so let us fight alongside you and we can work together to defeat All for One. Granted, we got that. Okay, understandable. And of course that, makes Deku like really consider, oh man, you guys are really awesome. And of course, I would probably say another climactic part is the fact that Bakugo just apologizes, which he never really does. It's out of character for him, but he literally apologized to him and said, I'm sorry for the way I've acted all our lives. And I tried to kind of push you away, yet tried to see, it felt like you were ahead of me. All this, and I'm sorry. Awesome that he apologized. I mean, that was necessary, but something's gonna happen. Now, of course, they get back to the school, and the biggest issue is the school itself is like a refugee camp for all the citizens, and of course, the school says they're supposed to protect the citizens, but the citizens are not happy with the fact that the target for All for One is Deku, and Deku's gonna be there. So of course they feel like, oh my God, you guys are endangering us by bringing the kid here. And he's just a kid, and there's many of us, so we are more value than him. There was some Uraraka moments in this episode, but it looks like she's actually starting to shine more. And it looks like in the next episode, she's gonna shine even brighter, because she's like taking upon herself to get Deku into the school to rest and clean up. So it looks like this is the frame that it ended on, where she's like, if a hero's in trouble, who's there to protect a hero? She's going to take it upon herself to address the crowd and change their thinking to allow Deku into the school. Next episode is pretty much Class 1A versus Citizens. That's basically it. I mean, there really wasn't much to this episode, and granted, My Hero Academia has some really good fight scenes. This had some really good episodes, but of all the episodes, I personally believe this episode was weaker than the episodes they've had before. Shoot, last week's episode where he was fighting against a lot of villains and Dictator came out, that had more action than this episode. It essentially was just running away and grabbing and flashbacks, and that was it. I was like, dang, my time's up already? The episode's already over? Oh, okay. I felt like there was more that needs to happen, but regardless, still a great anime, and I don't know how many more episodes there are in this season. It's probably going to be wrapping up pretty soon. A lot has happened this season, I will say. We'll see how things develop. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you subscribe. We will definitely be analyzing more episodes of this anime and others like it. So be sure you are subscribed so you guys can check in and see if we actually review any ones that you like. And comment down below definitely what you thought of this anime, as well as if there's any other anime you want me to actually review and watch in the future. We'll definitely have some polls on our Patreon, so then that way you guys can have an idea as far as what we'll be having in the future. You take care, have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.